Alright guys, welcome back to Assetto Corsa. Stacks here. As you can see in the last video, my first ever time at Zolder. Practice and qualifying didn't exactly go to plan. I've never raced Zolder in as many driving games as I've played over the years. Which is probably considered on the first look one. I do apologise for the last video. I didn't actually realise the mic wasn't unmuted. So yeah, Zolder. Never raced it. Never really driven a lot on it. I wasn't sure how long practice or qualifying would be when I first started. I'm only running it on short at the moment. Just sort of getting used to how Assetto Corsa feels on the Xbox. I am playing it on Xbox One. I do own it on PC. I haven't really played a lot of it on PC for the most part. I was doing a bit of iRacing very beginning of the channel's sort of life. Haven't really bothered on iRacing for a while. Sort of knew this one was in the works, so I decided I was gonna hang back and sort of wait and see for this to come to the Xbox, just to see what it was like, just so I got a base comparison. Obviously I can see what it's like on the PC compared to the Xbox. Obviously the first thing is obviously frame rates. Obviously Xbox is locked, but to be honest, looking at it, it looks nice enough. I know I didn't do a lot in sort of the first look video because I was using a control pad while I was waiting for my, can't really call it a sim rig, but a steering wheel / pedal holder to be delivered. But don't know how well the mic is going to pick up on obviously the click on the paddles. I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad. But as I just not going to take this too serious. I just want to sort of get into it, get used to it. Start getting more into this now and start using this a bit more. I know it's a lot different than like F1 2020, which I have got. I'm going to have a couple of videos coming up now in the next couple of weeks with that. The My Team stuff, and hopefully me and two of the boys are going to just do an online career. Just to have a laugh and see where we go from there. So right, we're just going to jump in then, guys. Wish me luck.
Stop, start clear. Let's go, go, go,
go. Okay then, we just got disqualified in the first race. And I seem to have glitched into possibly another car.
Stay in double file.
And now you all get to watch my terrible driving, and probably just as many spins in this one.
Green line, go, go, go.
Chuck it down the inside, let's send it. I'll try and nick some places as quick as I can. Maybe not that hard. Ooh, crap. Well, that worked out as good for me as it did for him.
moments later.
Well, we said it. Never mind. We kind of got returned to sender very quickly. Whoa, we'll take a miss on that one. Let's try for a clean lap, shall we? Just realised how hard this is going to be, talking and concentrating on corner speed and all that's involved is going to be. So if I do go a little bit quiet, it is literally because, as you could see, I started talking in and it's straight off the track. But yeah, I'm used to talking to the boys when we're on F1 and stuff like that, but for whatever reason, it just seems there's a little bit more pressure when you're sort of doing it this way. Where, obviously, I got no one talking back to me at the moment, which is strange. So, but I say we get it. So you see, I'm trying to learn the course at the same time. Trying to work out where the brake points are and where my where I can start to turn in and where the car will actually do it. And like that corner there where I slightly went out and cocked myself up. Oh yeah, you're overcooked. Weren't too bad though. Straight back on the track. dab on the left foot to brake a little bit. That's a little bit faster through there than normal, than I normally do. Too far down the gearbox that time. Oh, nearly. Oh, I managed to keep it on. And early on a gear changer.
Well done, mate. That's not fast as that. Bit me nose open.
Oh, yep. I'm not going to go in this up, I'm going to do another lap and then I'm going to go in there and see if I can jump a couple of places with everybody in the pit. As long as I can get around the course straight. I don't mess myself up on any of the corners, and if we can pick up 1 or 2 laps or 1 or 2 places at the end of my pit stop, I'd be quite happy.
Losing pressure on the right front.
No idea what the hell he just said.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Right, now we're going in the pits, we can try the pit lane speed limiter to see if the button actually works. Now that I've remembered to actually map a button for the pit lane limiter. working now. For some reason, I didn't think it was working. I'll probably get done now for speeding in a pit lane, but nothing to do with it. Let's see if we can get past the pit lane now this time. Last time I ended up getting disqualified.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
Well, at least we got released from the pits this time.
The window is now closed.
Let's just give it a kind of gentle lap now to get some heat in the tyres. So anybody else playing this, what's sort of your view on it? How do you think it compares to the PC version? Like I say, obviously the same, like as I said a bit at the beginning, obviously with the frame rate lock, it's a little bit, you know, obviously the biggest sort of difference between this and the PC version. Is anybody else playing it, you know, sort of looking at it, thinking about buying it, or no? What wheel is everybody else using? And like I say, I'm using the Logitech G920 at the moment. So it's something I picked up just sort of see how it goes. I did have a wheel long time ago when I think the last time I used a wheel tidy for sort of any proper racing was probably about 2002, 2003 when the PlayStation was out. I think it was my PlayStation 1, and like I was using a Ferrari steering wheel on Driver or Driver 2. Go back a bit now, showing my age. Not concentrating, thinking about what to say then. Nearly taking out the leader in the process. Now, at least I got a car to chase now for 5. And chase we shall. See if I can at least not be lapped. See if I can unlap myself and stay in front then. Oh, jumping over that one, Alpha. Then we got some air under there then. Where we lost it. Oh. Oh, too much. Wait till the gravel stop bouncing off the wheel arches now before taking the corners too stupidly fast. I don't think I clouded anything. It's always a good thing. What's everyone's favourite track then? Track on this game on F1 or on any Forza or anything like that? get out of his way now after the chicane.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
There we go. That's one with your braking point. Avoid the back end of the car. So yeah guys, thanks for stopping by and giving it a watch. I do appreciate any views, any comments. As you can see on any of the other sort of videos, if there is anybody leaves a comment, I will try and I'll always sort of answer back as best I possibly can. Info you're after on the game, or anything really, tips, tricks, anything you can give me or you want me to have a look at, or you see, we've got a variety of sort of games on the channel. I don't really want to pigeonhole myself into being sort of one type of channel if I can help it. I know sometimes you can't really do a lot about it, it's sort of how it happens, but I said recently we have been playing Halo, me and the boys. We're going to try and push all the way through Halo and everything. So be sure to check that out. So that is on the channel. Should be once or twice a week uploads for that. I'm going to try and get at least one career race done, and possibly one of the special sort of stages done on this per week if I can.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
And then hopefully we'll have some
Car on the left.
F1 2020 my career mode coming up, as we let all the back markers go through. No, is he not fast enough?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah, we got quite a few different ones coming up. One big thing now this week will definitely be, or say this week, tomorrow, be Season 5 of Warzone. I didn't really do a lot of Season 4. Like I said, there's a few of you will probably have noticed, long time subscriber wise, or subscribers sort of since I've been going. Recently changed the name on the channel. More of a personal channel change really. And to be honest, when I started doing the videos on YouTube, it was just for a laugh and a joke. It was sort of not really taking anything too serious, but sort of after taking, I think I took about 4 weeks off now over the sort of during obviously the lockdown time, just to sort of decide what I wanted to do, if I was going to keep it for just messing about with, or if I was going to sort of try and do it tidy or a bit more. So I changed the name. A little bit easier to say in the sort of get really than the previous one. There was that many names in it. I think I had the dictionary that day and pulled out a few random ones. I didn't even cut it short at one point, as I had a few extra bits on the end of it, but we dropped it down a little bit now to echo stacks. Yeah, we'll just press A on that, we will. Oh well, we didn't finish last, but I think that might have been the guy that I actually punted on the first corner in all fairness. But it was all a bit of fun. All a bit of fun. So that is the the first race done, guys. Zolder. Like I said, it was my first time ever racing Zolder. I've never raced Zolder ever, apart from messing about on here previously before starting the career mode. So, like I said, I've got a career in this coming up. I'm going to probably do a couple of the special events. Sort of as they sort of tick on, and I'm assuming they're going to progress the same as it did on did on a PC, which is should be a bit of a laugh. They say hopefully we can start moving up the table a little bit as soon as start sort of getting used to it all, and you want to get to understand how sort of the turning sort of handles with it, the braking, the distance, and may have to take maybe a bit of practice, just getting used to adjusting some settings and tweaking it how I like it and how I feel comfortable driving it. Maybe loading into a few of the special events, seeing how they got this sort of how it works. Maybe if anybody in the comments can give me any tips, tricks, or sort of what settings you use. Like I said, I am using a G920. I'm on Xbox One. They said one of the sort of main problems were that I couldn't map the pedals